So a long time ago, there was a black and white world where there was no color yet in this world. And there were these ancient creatures called labby-doobies. And labby-doobies were like giants who carried axes around. And they did really bad things. And they were just little mischievous troublemakers. And so when the world became color, they weren't allowed to be colored like everyone else. They just stayed black and white. And they also stayed invisible, so we can't see them. But sometimes they do really bad things. Like they chop their axes into people to make them feel pain. And doctors don't know what it is, and nobody knows what it is because nobody can see these guys. But people just get invisible pains. So, what might have happened is that these wonky donkeys, which is another name for them, one of them might have decided that he wanted to play a trick on you and chop his invisible axe into different places just to cause you pain. So we're gonna make sure that he doesn't do that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get 10 million fireflies, because they love you so much, to create this beautiful net crocheted with silk and fairy hair and all kinds of things. It's a yellow net, and it's so big that 1 million fireflies have to carry it. But what it does is it gently lifts the axe out of wherever it might have hurt you. Even if the axe isn't there anymore, these wonky donkeys leave imprints of their axes in these painful places. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that invisible net, and anywhere we think the axe is, we're going to wrap the net around it and pull it out of the body. Okay? So we're just going to do one at a time. So maybe the one closest to the ankle. And we're going to get it in the net. And then we're going to carry it all the way to the moon with the fireflies. And they're going to throw the axe into the sky. But don't worry. The axe is going to separate into billions of particles. And then that's it. It's like it just disintegrates up towards the moon. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back down to your body and find another axe. Take it out. And once again, bring it all the way to the moon. Throw it up in the air, and it disintegrates into billions of particles. Beautiful particles. That just becomes space. Let's do it 5 more times. 1, grabbing that axe wherever we want, maybe up towards your spine. Throwing it up to the moon. Billions of particles. Bam! Pachoom! You can make noise effects. Going back to your other leg, near your other ankle, maybe the shin. Boom! Pull it out. And throw it in the moon. 3 more times. Find an invisible axe site in your body. Pull it out. Throw it to the moon. Boom! Pow! Pazam! Back to your legs. Find another invisible axe. 1,000,000 fireflies. Pull it out with this magical yellow net. Carrying it all the way to the moon. Boom! It explodes. Let's do 2 more times. Grabbing that net, wrapping it around an invisible axe, throwing it up to the moon. Boom! It explodes. Last time. Grabbing this beautiful big net made of silk from fairy hair and all kinds of things. And then, boom, we're going to carry that axe. We're going to, actually, with this last one, we're just going to make sure we get whatever remaining axes are in the body causing pain. Maybe there's more than one. We're going to collect all of them, any of them that are left. Bringing it all the way to the moon. Ding, 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 boom! Now, that might have exploded all the axes, but it might not have exploded all the pain. So the last trip that we just took to the moon exploded in billions of particles, but a few of those particles are coming back and they are turning glittery pink. And they're landing on your head and activating your healing response, kind of like a vaccine. And it's just penetrating your whole body and lighting up this gorgeous light in you that's finding anywhere in your body that has any residual pain from the axis, from the hunky donkeys, which is another name for them, and just lighting up that pain because of your light that's activated and getting it out. Boom. Let's rest in that for a moment. Just rest and breathe deep. All right. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Now we're going to do something really interesting. It's going to involve a milky substance. This magical milky substance is tinted a little bit blue. It's kind of like dandelion milk when you squeeze the milk out of dandelions. Now, what are we going to do with this milky substance? And the question is, where do we get it? Well, it's made by magical cows. And these magical cows are herded by genies. Blue genies, like Aladdin. And Aladdin, he has like a lot of friends that make this milk with these magical cows. And what they do sometimes, these genies, is they visit people and they find out where there's like thorny, sticky energy in them that shouldn't be in there. And so they go and put their big, warm genie hands on the bottom of your feet, and then they use their special powers to put this milky substance into your body. And they just, actually what they do is they hold like this like magical cloth that never gets wet, but it holds milk, and they hold one in each hand. And then your foot steps on it. And if you decide, you can suck up all the milk into your body through these cloths, wherever you feel like you need healing. And it's this beautiful, like, bluish, purplish milk. And you can carry it all the way up to your heart, your nipples, your throat, your forehead, your crown. And you just let that wash through your body like any of the prickly energy. And it's almost like it makes you more beautiful too. It's like a serum. It's like a fountain of youth. And it's just like, wow. It almost like, just thinking about it just dried me out, because I was like, oh, it just got rid of like all this icky mucus stuff too, because it's just that magical. And so it's like you feel like you become almost like a little purpley, bluey, just for a moment, kind of like an Avalon creature. But it also like fills you out, like anywhere where you feel like you're sagging, it's like this milky substance like gives you more substance, gives you more form. Like Makes your face look so smooth. Makes your eyes heal so you can see better. It makes them bigger, like, ooh, what big eyes you have, Grandma. You can see stuff, but you're not the big bad wolf. You are just so beautiful. And then all the tension in your eyebrows and your forehead also just smooths out. It's like you have the softest skin suddenly. And let's just bask in that for a moment. You can do any kind of qigong that you want as you do this. I'm doing the grounding exercise, rocking back and forth. Breathe. It's like you're becoming like a porcelain doll, so smooth. Ebony. All right, so now I am resting my feet on the ground and connecting with earth energy. So you're just letting that blue milk just circulate throughout you, this like healing substance if you choose. And it almost sings a song. Allow the song to come out. Just sing it, whatever it is. And I can hear you. Beautiful. Do that for a couple minutes. And this melody is resonating within you and just getting out any bad feelings that you've been having about anything. Other people's thoughts that might have gotten into you. Anything that's less than you, powerful you. Guilt is being washed away. Now we're going to have to go shuck some corn because these genies like to eat corn in exchange for bringing you the milk. Maybe they like to feed it to their cows. I'm not sure. So come with me to the fields. Let's get some corn. And let's give it to these genies and let's bow with gratitude and thank them for their beautiful energy that they shared with us today and their beautiful healing powers. And we're going to come back to lying down ourselves and just connecting with the energy all around us and the cosmic energy. Maybe you can pray to God or angels or whatever you pray to. And we're going to breathe deeply 5 times. 1. And release. 2. And release. 3. And release. 4. And release. 5. And release. Good job. Sit with yourself for a moment and hug yourself. And feel how you feel. Do you feel any different from when we started this meditation. How do your ankles feel? So now we need to build protection for your ankles. So we're gonna build fluffy boots that kind of look like cotton candy, but they're made of the wool of magical sheep from Supalala land. And the reason why these sheep are so magical is because they were created from your song that you sang years ago. Sing it again, whatever melody comes up in you, to bring them to you. Two or three magical sheep have now appeared at your door from this melody. These sheep are magical, and they have wool that is pink and electric light blue and white, mostly white, but also some pink hairs and some light electric blue. And so they call upon these fairies that are like the size of children. And so a few fairies come, I'm not sure how many, different amounts visit everyone. It could be 3, it could be 5. And they start to shear the sheep and make thread out of it. But the sheep are so magical, they just keep growing back their wool. And they make a whole bunch of wool thread, and then they start weaving together these boots for you. And we're gonna sing a little, they actually sing this magical song, and by the end of the song, they're done making the boots. And they can be as big as you want. You can let them know. They can go all the way up to your knees. They can just go around your ankles. But here comes the song. And it has a little beat also. Boing, 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 like that. Do, do, do. Just gentle little sounds like that. torso. So beautiful. You love hearing these fairies sing. And you hear the drip drop. Drip, 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 drip. Because they're crying as they sing. They're crying little puddles of magical tears. Because they feel the pain that you feel. Whether it's emotional or physical. And they help you cry it out. And then from these puddles, they make cups of tea for their friends. And it's considered the most exquisite tea time with powdery biscuits. And it just helps to create the sunrise. The end of the magical story. But you still have those boots and you can wear them wherever you want. And you can come back to this meditation every day for 20 minutes to help your body feel amazing. And you're amazing.